Alright, we're back in the Sinner's Rise / Lost Bastille area because I found that I had an item in here somewhere. There it is. The Fragrant Branch of Yore. Restores living things from petrification. I found it recently. I think the boss I killed actually dropped it, or it was in a chest near him or something. So I'm going to backtrack a little bit into this area with the mummies that curse you after I deal with this guy. Oh, silly me. That's what I get for running down a hallway and... What? Where are you... Where is my character attacking? What did he think was over there? I was locked onto an enemy, so why... That was interesting. He just sort of attacked an interesting direction instead of the enemy that I was locked onto. Anyway, I remember there was a weird bonfire up here, and behind it was a petrified dude. I mean, well, in front of it was a petrified dude blocking the path. And so... I figured I might as... I'm just gonna blow an Estus Flask, whatever. And I'm only doing one quick trip, so then having 5 isn't very important right now. I'm gonna try to lure some of these guys out without aggroing the entire room. These guys are still relatively dangerous. The problem is that, like, if they just hit you, it's not a big deal, but the big problem is that they do this thing where they tackle you and there's a big shockwave, and that shockwave tries to curse you. And... you can't do much about them tackling you. You just have to kill them before they do it. So the big problem is that if you do get attacked by a whole bunch of them... Oh, there we go. See, I even do less damage to him if I try to hit him when he's tackling. But yeah, this room has so many of them that if you just blindly aggro them, they'll all tackle you. And it does a fair amount of damage if you're not careful. And that can really fuck you up. I'm gonna see if I can unpetrify this guy, hopefully. Yes. Are you friendly? Maybe? You gonna not attack me now? Or are you gonna just try to kill me now? You moved out of the way at least. Can I use this bonfire? Neat! I got a new bonfire. I don't know what purpose it serves because I already cleared out this entire area. But now I have... what is this, another Lost... yeah, there's 4 bonfires in Lost Bastille now, because I have Straid's cell. Your name must be Straid, then. He's standing right over here. Oh my god! Oh shit, I failed to think about this. I'm dumb. Okay, just dealing with this little issue. Right. God damn it. Fuck you, dude. That went terribly for me. I totally forgot they're all just gonna respawn if I use the bonfire. Damn it! I was in my head. I thought when I saw him petrified in front of the bonfire, I'm like, oh, get it? It's because he probably used the bonfire after killing everybody, and then they all reappeared and attacked him and petrified him, and that's how he became stone in the first place. And then the moment I had access to the bonfire, I completely forgot my own train of thought about that exact thing. I'm so goddamn dumb. Anyway, hey, friendly guy that just got attacked. Do you want to still be friendly with me, maybe? I hope?
Still a bit stiff, I'm afraid. I must thank you, young traveler. I am Straid, a wandering sorcerer of sorts. I've been a guest for a very long time, but I don't think that anybody will miss me. Very good. Very good indeed. Cursed one, weak you may be, but I, Straid, will teach you my spells.
Let's learn a gesture. I can mock people now. That's... I'm not a terrible person, so I don't really want to do that. Trade and buy are 2 separate options. I don't know what trade means. Buy is obvious. You go and you extend length. You get to get items. So extend length of spell effect or increase intelligence. Restores HP and spell uses. That's interesting. So it heals you and lets you cast more. And just a whole bunch of miracles. It senses traders, revealing the locations of the nearest enemy or invading dark spirit. Interesting. That could be useful. So here we go. It's my first vendor that uses the souls that you get from bosses to actually get items. I decided to grind away at this area until every single undead was permanently removed from my game. Not because I'm like, I want to sit here and grind for souls, but because if I'm going to use a bonfire to warp to a vendor, I don't want to get ambushed by goddamn mummies every time. Because I will totally forget that they're there at some point, and they will just destroy me. Don't know if that's a jump that works or not. If I roll for that corner, maybe it'll work out. Nope, I died. Well, shit. Oh, there's a chest down here. Clearly worth investigating more. Does this close on me? Oh, it does. Oh, it's an elevator, just like the previous games. Why did I not immediately think of that? It does not help me get down to the other... This doesn't help me get the soul, though. I mean, not the soul, the item up there, but it helps me get to this chest, I guess. Which might explode on me. Let's find out. This would be a nasty place for an exploding trap. Because there's not much space in this area. Wilted dusk herb. Oh, it's just an herb. Is this really all that's here? Because it seems like a lot of work just for an herb. I guess I'll just try again and just try to jump. But okay, it worked out. It's fine. Bonfire ascetic. That sounds important. I can't remember though if I've seen it before. Oh, it's probably the item that makes bonfire. Oh, there we go. It's the bonfire ascetic. It's you burn it into a bonfire to strengthen nearby foes. That's one of the items you can pick when you first make your character. Alright, that guy's down. I'm back in Heide's Tower of Flame. I wanted to see if I missed anything around here. And god damn it, if there isn't a staircase right here that takes you right to a bonfire, I completely walked past. I mean, it's not a super long area, so it's not really a big deal that there's a bonfire I missed, but I just feel silly that there was a bonfire sitting right here that I completely failed to recognize. Anyway, back to exploring this place. Okay, so here I am in that room where you fight the three dudes. What is that over there? There's a whole path I missed. Interesting. And over here, there's a lever that I didn't touch before. I don't think. So let's see what it changes. I think a platform just came up down there. Oh, interesting. That's the room. I think that's the room where you fight the Dragonrider. So that ring, that hole around the entire area that you could fall into, I guess I could have closed it by pressing that and clear off one hazard for myself, I suppose. There's actually a video I saw online, so this is clearly where extra stuff was I didn't notice before. Try luring it out. Yeah, I figured as much. Can I get one of them to come only? There we go. I saw a video online that was pretty funny actually, where someone fights the Dragonrider and gets him to just fall off the cliff. It's like a 10-second video. Probably the best part is that the music just immediately cuts out. Let's get in and get out! Ah, that didn't work out at all. Okay, I just took a lot of damage that I shouldn't have taken. I mean, shouldn't have taken as in like a commentary on my playstyle, of course, not talking about the game itself. Oh, come on. I don't think I buy that. That's the opposite of what I just said. A second ago I was like, yeah, that was my fault. But then a second later I'm like, that seemed like the game's fault. That last hit he got on me. Okay, that was dumb of me. That last hit that the big guy did on me, it felt like I could have sworn this, like the sword looked like it didn't even hit. Why do I keep doing that? The first attack, and then the second attack swings again, and then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna take. I don't know why I keep swinging at them. Like clearly this next blow is gonna happen. It always happens, and that means I'm gonna get hit if I. I just blew way more Estus flasks than I probably should have this early on. Maybe another bonfire will help me out. Item and then left. Item. Oh, wouldn't it be left and then item? Really? I mean, divine blessing. Oh, cool. Haven't used one yet, but I have a stack of them probably now. They heal you and they cure status alignments. And frankly, I'd probably only use them to cure status alignments because the game isn't exactly short on healing items, and I don't want to. Like, it's probably an item I'll never use because of the multiple functions it serves. I don't want to equip it because I might accidentally use it, but then I keep holding on to it instead of using it to cure status alignments because there's so many other options for doing so. So second swing and then stab. There we go. when he's doing his third swing, this enemy during its third swing seems to be the least likely to hit me when I'm standing behind it. Also good to get a few blows in when I can. Unlike the boss I was just fighting, these guys don't drain shit of my stamina when I block them. It's totally not a big deal. Just sit there and take the blows. So now that I have a 100% block shield, I kick some serious ass actually. Let's pull this lever and find out what we got here. This very dramatic ramp here. Let's hope it doesn't. Okay, I took a step back because I wasn't sure if it was going to just land on me. That would be a terrible way to end this little event. Is there going to be a bonfire up here? There is not. There's items. Cathedral of Blue. Old Radiant Life Gem. Does that... What is an old Radiant Life Gem? Oh, it's just a bigger one. Okay. The old part made me think like, is this like some sort of like, is this like an Estus Flask shard or something? I don't know. Like maybe this place again? But now the real fight begins, and there's a capital in the middle of the sentence. I like that they've, obviously boss ahead, yeah. I like that the sign, they made the whole talking system, the sign system more complicated, which is good, because it means that people can say more specific stuff, but it also means that their sentences are more nonsensical than ever before, as just a side effect. I only have 2 Estus Flasks, so I hope this boss isn't too hard. Holy fuck, it's Ornstein! What? Oh shit, I don't want you here. Get out. Oh god. No, don't remind me of that boss fight. That boss fight that kicked my ass. Well, he's already taking my health the hell out, that's for sure. He has an AoE now. Well, now that he's, now that I unlocked the path to here, if he takes me out, at least I can run here past all of his goddamn guards. Which means I will have my full Estus Flasks that time at least. Man, this whole spinning with your shield strategy is really effective against these melee humanoids, isn't it? Seriously, Ornstein just shows up though? God damn. I could have fought this guy right off the bat. This could have been my second boss fight. This could have been like, what I'm doing right now could have been like part 3 of my entire Dark Souls 2 series, which is a weird thought. Ha! They totally set me up in another cathedral where he can break down... Where he can once again break down pillars. Uh-oh, my stamina's gone. Oh! He got me. Okay, my health is really low right now, which is not a great thing. He's doing a long attack, so I'm hoping I can heal him. Yeah, I got the heal. Jesus. Oh, damn it. I thought he was gonna be busy facing that direction for a moment, but that last swing just went straight around him all the way, which meant that he definitely landed a blow. There we go. Just gotta get him when he's busy being in his animation. Did I even hit him that time? Or did I just do way less damage, maybe? I think I only did 40 damage with that swing, which is significantly less than previous attacks. Wait, what happened here? Did he become resilient in some way to my attacks? Okay, never mind. That one just did 170. I must have glanced him with a blow somehow twice in a row, because clearly I could still hurt him. Interesting thing here is I do lightning damage, and I think this is the boss that has he's lightning elemental in Dark Souls 2. I mean Dark Souls 1, which means that he does lightning damage with his attacks, but he also, oh Jesus, it's also, just hit him one more time. Okay, it's over. Huh. One shot that boss. I think that would have been a very different story. Old Dragonslayer Soul, old Leo Ring. I think I would have been much less successful if I fought that guy earlier in the game. Holy shit, that could have gone way worse for me. There's a guy standing over there that I probably can talk to. Let's find out what that ring does though, because I have some fairly crappy rings right now that I could probably swap out. Let's see, poise. The slow health regen is not great. I'll swap that one out for this thing if it's good. Leo Ring. Old Leo Ring strengthens thrust weapon counterattacks. Huh. Might have to look up the specific language there to find out exactly what it does, but I'm clearly using a thrust weapon. So if I can find out exactly what counterattack means in the context of this game, I might be able to wipe out a lot of shit. Man, having that, if that weapon's useful, then having it earlier, if that ring's useful, having it earlier in the game could have been amazing. Because I haven't been using spears. So that's probably forward progress. This seems to be a dead end with an NPC in it. Are you friendly, buddy?
Transient being. This is no place for one such as you. Be gone. You are not needed.
Well, that's kind of rude. Anyway, let's check the chest real quick. I'll talk to him more in a second, but I want to find out. Ooh, item. An iron mask and oh, the tower shield. Interesting. That's one of the. I've seen that's one of the other 100% defense shields. I won't be using that one probably though. It probably has a huge strength requirement. I probably have the best 100% blocking shield that I can use in this build, at least for a while.
Transient being, nothing has changed. You would never make a Knight of the Blue, and I have nothing more to say. Be gone. You are not needed.
So, buddy, were you aware that there was a boss, like, right there? Was he like part of your covenant, or was he just a crazy guy that locked you out here? Like, there's nothing here. You're just alone. Why are you here on purpose? He's just gonna keep dismissing me? I killed a fool. Okay, he has nothing more to say. Maybe I need more stats, maybe I need to do something and come back. Either way, I'm gonna fuck off, I guess, because he doesn't want to talk to me. Let's go spend some souls or something. Or let's go down here, I guess, because it's a long run back to that bonfire. Actually, screw it. I am going to go run all the way back and spend some souls, and then I'm going to run past all those assholes to get here again, so that I can make forward progress. Alright, so I realized I was here at the vendor here.
Just speak up.
She sells miracles, as we established earlier in the game, and I'm going to use souls instead of leveling up to get increased faith. I also already bought the lightning spell from her, so hopefully that'll give me in a good situation.
May the power of miracles be with you. Oh.
And then she talks too much, but whatever. Now I have what's probably a much more useful ring than some of the other ones I've been holding on to. Let's see. Poise. Physical attack. Yeah. Until I find out exactly what Leo ring does, I'm going to, for now, put on increased faith. Which should, what does that take my faith up to? That takes my faith up to 23. Now that I have 23 faith, I think I can finally use this lightning spear. There we go. So now I have a spell that's actually reliant on faith, which means it's actually related to my build instead of being a goddamn useless freaking was it the fireball I had, which wasn't really relevant to any part of my character. Alright, we're back in the Cathedral of Blue. I'm gonna check to see if he's checking my faith modifier when he talks to me. See if he likes me more now.
Transient being. Be gone.
Nope, he doesn't like me. Oh well. Just go on downstairs. What does the message say? Bonfire head. Oh, son of a bitch. I should have read that. I should have read this before. I would have just come down here and used the bonfire and not had to run all that way. Oh well, that happened. Bonfire lit. But where has it taken me? Is this a completely closed room? This is probably a bonfire that exists purely so that people that are in the covenant of the... Not the covenant, I don't know, people who can interact with that one NPC up there, they probably do so through this bonfire, and that's probably its only purpose for existing. But I guess that's the end of my forward progress for now. I'm gonna have to warp back and then pick a new place to pick a new direction to go in.
So, how long was I sat petrified? Long enough for the old kingdom to have crumbled, I see. Why didn't anyone wake me sooner?
Alright, we're back in the tutorial area, and that's because I missed this the first time around. There was actually a whole cave of the tutorial area that I missed the first time, and part of it had this guy, which is this nest, which I already triggered, so it doesn't say it again, but he's like, yes.
You, give it smooth. Yes, you! Give us silky!
Or I guess it does say it again. Never mind. I thought it was gonna not say it again. But yeah, it wants smooth and silky things, and it's like, well, I have like a silky smooth stone. Small, smooth, and silky stone. So let's leave this. Let's leave one, I guess? Leave it right here. And then maybe he'll be happy with us? Maybe I have to leave and come back. I don't know. In previous games you had to leave the area and come back again, so that might be, I might have to like zone to a different place and then come back.
Yeah. So nice, so smooth. Yeah. Silky smooth.
Okay, so he seems happy.
You, give it smooth.
So what's the item now? Is it still the same thing, or did they switch it?
Silky.
Pick up item. Oh, Soul of a Lost Undead. There we go. So you can trade these smooth stones for souls. Now let's see what happens if I leave a whole bunch of them here. Maybe it'll be a whole bunch of souls, maybe?
You, not like that. No, you, not at all.
Interesting. So maybe you have to put them down all one at a time.
Dranglaec. I've never heard the name. Is that what they call this place now? Very good. Very good indeed.
Alright, I'm back in the Grave of the Saints where I was previously fighting against the Royal Rat Vanguard or something like that. I was having difficulty before and I figured that I needed an AoE ability to do the boss better. Never actually got one still, but I finished the entire Lost Bastille and I've leveled up a bit and got a new weapon, so here's hoping just being stronger will just give me an edge here. My big problem before was that there's just so many goddamn rats, and you have to kill a certain amount of them to make the boss spawn, and then you have to sort of find him from within the crowd. I'm already noticing I might have enough. Just having better armor in general might be giving me a good advantage here. I'm locking onto the wrong rats here and just flat out missing, but whatever. Now that I have Lightning Spear, I think once the actual big boss shows up, I think I can just lock onto him and wipe him the hell out. Yep, having difficulty with locking onto the wrong rats here. Let's just do one quick heal. I don't intend to keep healing this frequently in the fight after this point, but definitely I was not using my shield enough and just got myself attacked a few times. That's definitely one big advantage I have now compared to earlier, is that I can actually block their attacks and avoid taking damage. Unfortunately, I've lost my previous spear's extra mobility. This one, I think the spear might have a little bit of range, and it definitely has better damage, especially with my dexterity and miracle-based build. But goddamn, if I can't, oh, what'd I get? Left myself vulnerable for a moment there. Let's get away for a second so I can do another Estus. I think my Estises have actually, I think those also got better since last time I tried this fight, so all around I'm much more equipped to take this guy on. Just a little frustrating how many of them there are. You have to be careful or they just corner you. Let's get this guy when he's on his own. Fuck this guy. Is he down? He's down. Still no Rat Vanguard. Haven't killed enough guys apparently. But I am taking damage pretty well. So good for me, I guess. Look at me taking damage. My biggest difficulty here is just from missing rats altogether. It really puts me in a bad spot if I'm going to make myself vulnerable by using up stamina and attacking, and then my attack doesn't even contact. If I still had my previous spear's little swing ability, I'd probably be doing a little better, just because that one let me attack a bunch of guys at once at the very least. Alright, Rat Vanguard has appeared. I've used up a few Estus Flasks, but not too bad. I just need to find the Vanguard in the group. There he is. And get myself open to use some lightning spears on him, hopefully. Like this one. There we go. There's a nice little spike of damage, isn't it, Mr. Rat Vanguard? Problem is, all the other rats are here. At this point, it's not really worth fighting them, though, unless you... I think they might drop souls if you kill them, but who cares at some point? They're just more rat souls. It's not that much. But I need to... There we go. Oh, I might be in a bad spot here. Block. Okay. I realized right after I started throwing that I might have set myself up to be attacked by a whole lot of rats midway through that animation. Where's the Vanguard? There he is. There we go. I'm getting attacked again, but no big deal. Do one quick heal while I'm over here. I'm not concerned about how much I heal because I'm relatively close to a bonfire. It's just outside. So as soon as this boss fight's over, like right now, then it's not a big deal. Are they just all gonna flee now? Yes, they are. So I got Vanguard Soul and Rat Tail. There we go. Don't know what the Rat Tail does, but I'm just happy to have the boss down. Let's.
The cursed ones were imprisoned within this land. Of course, you came of your own free will. The people fear the cursed ones like a plague. Some people would rather keep dreadful things out of sight, out of mind. In the end, they swept them up and corralled them here. So very typical of meek minds, don't you think?
You will lose everything.